You always say it, Ron, but we mean it, man. It's a big fight feel.
Oh, yeah. And again, like Ivelisse isn't dangerous enough. Now she's got La Brava out there watching her back. And I understand because I see the Florida man is out there, so evening things up. But these are two professional wrestlers that take their work extremely serious, and this is going to be one hell of a match.
Send it down to Michael James for the official introductions. Ivelisse has been the Shine champion for 1,183 days. Ron, I don't think we've ever had a champion that long in WWN, and I know we have it in Shine Wrestling.
Even beating some of her own records that she's a 4-time Shine champion, but I mean, again, the longevity, and this is against top contender after top contender over an extended period of time, and Shine, WWN lines them up, and she just keeps knocking them down.
Of course, the 6-woman war at Shine 81. Amber Nova, Kelsey, Raegan, Lindsay Snow facing off against Evie De La Rosa, La Brava Escobar, and Ivelisse Velez. And, of course, it was Kelsey Raegan getting the pin on Ivelisse. And that elbow right there, Ivelisse provoking the challenger. Our official Olivia Lyon going to have a hell of a time controlling these two, I bet. And Ron, I'm not going to lie, the big story on Action News at the end of Shine 81, not only was it shocking that Ivelisse was pinned in that multi-woman, but the return of Mercedes Martinez.
Yeah, everybody, you're talking the entire internet was abuzz because just the fact that she even appeared in the building was pretty cool.
We honestly thought she was just here visiting, and then when things broke down after the match, and as usual, Sicarius using the numbers game, we thought Mercedes was there to help. But no, Mercedes was there to help make a statement with Las Sicarias. And what makes me nervous tonight is we don't know who's here backing up Ivelisse. We don't.
No, you never know. And again, what a ruse, because Mercedes was hanging around, seemed like she was giving some feedback to some of the younger talent, just coaching it up, being real social, happy to be back home, and then that happens?
Think about it. Mercedes finally won the Shine Championship, and one night later, it was Ivelisse who took it from her, defeating her. And as much as she and Ivelisse have been running buddies, they had their moments. But of course, right now, Ivelisse showing the confidence, because here's the thing. You name a who's who in our sport, Ivelisse has beaten her throughout, especially this championship reign. But now the challenger, Kelsey Raegan. If you are watching Kelsey Raegan somehow for the first time, it's a reason she's in the main event. Pinfall.
You get the impression that really Kelsey has nothing to lose, in my opinion.
Oh, I agree.
And everything to gain. So just I think tonight's a night you see her just totally uncorked, and whatever it's going to take to leave the champion, she's not going to be leaving anything on the table. Let's put it that way.
But so many have come, so many have tried. No one has stopped Ivelisse. Former Shine champions. Whoa! Great counter by Ivelisse. Saw what could have been a Hurricanrana and was able to get out of the way, and crash and burn goes Kelsey Raegan.
Kelsey came down with incredible velocity and didn't seem to have control of her body, and Ivelisse is still stunned. So both of these competitors in serious trouble pretty early on here.
High risk is high risk for a reason, Ron, and you just never know how you're going to land. But here's the thing when it comes to Kelsey. We've talked about it before. We've seen her bleed here in WWN. She's bled buckets other places. I've given lectures to Kelsey Raegan about stop doing death matches. She said, go to hell, Trevin. What a heel kick, by the way. distraction by LaBrava, perhaps. Ooh! And Kelsey thrown into Lindsay. Point being, Kelsey's tough as nails. Can fight with the best of them, but right now, Ivelisse is using the numbers game to her advantage.
Oh, dangerous. Oh! Not the way a neck is supposed to be bent, Trevin. And Ivelisse showing once again that whatever she's got to do to leave here as the champion, she's going to do it.
People say rope, and it sounds friendly. Those aren't friendly ropes there with the rubber around them. That is danger, that is chain, and that is a neck that's been injured by Kelsey Raegan. And think about it again, Kelsey going for that flying hurricanrana, the crash and burn. Ron, that may be the moment we point at. Whether this match is another minute, 20 minutes, an hour, I wonder how long can Kelsey go after that?
She's shown time and time again the resiliency and finds it somewhere that other, like Ivelisse just raining down shot after shot. I'm not sure why she's losing her composure or cool here, but look at this.
Ivelisse oozes violence. We've seen Ivelisse. And you know that, Ryan.
Oh, yeah, we've seen it for years.
It's brutality. It's a bully. Literally bully. If Ivelisse can turn into a cruel and unusual punishment giver, that's what she's going to do.
Well, when you're speaking of Kelsey Raegan, she's not going to be bullied in there or by anybody. So again, I'm sure the preparation and I know they're both familiar with each other, but they're going to watch the film. They're going to try to prepare, but how do you prepare for something like this?
Your arms are being used to choke. You got two knees in your back, center of the ring. The champion has genius positioning here. This could be the end of the match, Ron.
Look at the torque on Kelsey Raegan's arms that are crisscrossed.
Raegan forcing shoulders down. And Ivelisse does not have to release. Instead, repositions back to the knee in the back. God, Ron.
Hey, but how about Ivelisse having the presence of mind to realize her shoulders are down, and she's got to watch for that right now as well. I don't care if you think you're in control, be aware of those shoulders. See the referee check it, 1 count.
The core strength of Ivelisse was insane to be able to hold Kelsey Raegan like that for so long. And even though the hold was released, what damage was done to Kelsey Raegan, Ron?
A whole bunch. And Ivelisse is one of those all gas, no brakes whatsoever. And when she has her opponent in this type of situation, she is going to just add insult to injury and punish. When you talk to Ivelisse, she's almost offended that these challengers even feel they have the right to be in the same ring as her, let alone contending for her championship, as she puts it.
It's the truth. And Ivelisse's attitude when it comes to Las Icarias, it's really about who does she think can hang? That's who she wants around her. Ivelisse, really, you think about it, the people that have been Las Icarias, their trajectory has went up because of the tutelage of Ivelisse.
But willing to drop and add personnel at seemingly a moment's notice. You know, that's going to be a tough spot to be in, to be one of her proteges or teammates that...
It's like a gang, right?
It is.
It's a gang.
But at any moment, you could be beat out of that gang just as quickly as you were beat in.
But, of course, they act like it's one of those for-life situations. You never know when you'll be back. Rolling through, could be the surprise there, and another crucifix pin. Kelsey Raegan, quick flash pins, now the front chancery coming back to life.
Just when you thought Kelsey Raegan was done for, again, it's like flipping a switch. She just turns it on. Ivelisse didn't see this coming either.
Cinching it in there. Front face lock, body scissors. Ivelisse is in trouble. Able to position, but Kelsey refusing to let go.
And the tide is just completely turned. Momentum was 100% going the way of Ivelisse, and just like that.
Back to the was. Hook in the leg. The champion looking to retain pretty close, but impressive it is again that Ivelisse Velez is able to not only hit the counter, take immediate control of the matchup again. And now we're back to choking, mounting your opponent. Ivelisse, a fighter, an absolute fighter.
But she does have that championship advantage. Sometimes I wonder, does she even care if she gets disqualified? You know, I know she has that pride and she has that attitude. She wants to prove at all times she's the best, but sometimes you also get the feeling she just wants to get it over because the person isn't worthy that she's in there with.
That is definitely the attitude of Ivelisse. And the Northern Light suplex with the bridge, the pin. Kelsey Raegan staying in the match. And you got to watch Ivelisse, because I have noticed as experienced, Ivelisse 21 years in the sport, as experienced as Ivelisse is, she gets angry, and you can see it on her face. She starts to just get more and more frustrated. And what's crazy, though, is it's not like Ivelisse starts making mistakes. She just ramps up the violence.
Yeah, she basically takes the technical aspect of the skill set that she possesses and throws it out the window. She's just going to beat the hell out of you when she decides that's where we're going.
But here's the challenger. Step up in Zagiri, rocking Ivelisse for at least the moment, but Kelsey Raegan has taken a beating and then some. I'm still worried about the neck of Kelsey Raegan as Lindsay Snow tries to will Kelsey Raegan to her feet.
I believe it's basically muscle memory at this point with Kelsey, because she has just taken a savage amount of punishment. Not sure savage is a unit of punishment, but I'm going, oh, beautiful, clothesline.
The challenger coming back to life. Truthfully, both ladies can throw savage levels of punishment against one another and survive. And that's what makes this matchup so unique.
Ivelisse just shoving her opponent away, trying to create some space between her and Kelsey Raegan. And I can understand why. Here we go. Are we looking at a new champ? Got the leg. 2.5.
Leg was hooked and all. And the face of Kelsey Raegan, man, it tells the story. I think she thought that was it, Ron.
I thought that was it.
WWN faithful clearly behind Kelsey Raegan. They want the Countess of the Cabaret. I think everybody's sick of Ivelisse being the champion for so long. But the challenge is, when you're as good as Ivelisse, there's a reason you're the champion for years on end.
Yeah, and people tend to get jealous, which I understand, and she does absolutely nothing to endear herself to the fans or her fellow wrestlers. It's just, you know, unless you're part of her team, either you're in or you are 100% out.
You good, Kelsey? Come on, Kelsey.
Both ladies showing the effect of this matchup. It's been a long one. Very physical already, and Ivelisse pulled to her feet, but able to hit that kick to the gut of Kelsey Raegan.
Hey, just a split-second adjustment where she found the opportunity. Hold on, she got her.
Can't believe Kelsey Raegan found a way to kick out. Very impressive there.
Hey, what a main event. The Shine Championship on the line. We've seen it so many times. And the fans here tonight getting to see it defended in the main event of such a, just been a cool night here tonight.
Top to bottom, WWN Supershow Uprising living up to the name. How's it gonna end? We're gonna find out here. Maybe thinking Code Red, but holding on is Kelsey Raegan. But Ivelisse turning it into an octopus. What a counter by the champion.
Clearly a counter for every counter with both of these incredible athletes. Kelsey able to find the ropes and hook some with her boots.
Notice Ivelisse was trying to pull Kelsey off. Kelsey, as you said, not only hooking the boots, but for a moment having some solace as the official tries to back off Ivelisse, but Ivelisse is having none of it. And as usual, Ivelisse bullying the official, which Ivelisse is also notorious for, especially, God forbid you put a junior official in there. You get people to quit the sport after having a referee in Ivelisse match.
Worst assignment a young referee could draw. Thrown into that steel turn post. Look at LaBrava's face at ringside.
Definite concern here for the champion. Shoulder first. All the momentum of the champion could have damaged that shoulder. 10 count being applied. Of course, champion's advantage is on Ivelisse's side. Say what you will about Ivelisse, though. I don't see Ivelisse taking a count out, or do I?
She surprised us countless ways in the past, but again, likes to make a point and prove she is a superior athlete, but she's in incredible pain right now, and the referee's trying to get the champion back in the ring, who really favoring that arm and shoulder. Has it been dislocated?
I'm not sure. Kelsey Raegan was coming in after Ivelisse. If Ivelisse was trying to goad in Kelsey Raegan, whatever Ivelisse had in mind did not go down the way Evie wanted.
Was that a trap the entire time?
You never know with La Sicaria. so good, but that kick, rocking the champion. Here's the people getting behind Kelsey Raegan, heading to the top. Changing direction in the sky. Could it be a new champion? No!
So close. You'd have to consider an upset if Kelsey's able to end this marathon-like championship reign of Ivelisse. And Lindsay Snow has had enough with La Brava at ringside.
There to keep La Brava at check, make sure no shenanigans like we've seen in the past. And of course, Ivelisse showing the effects of the shoulder and looking to turtle up a little bit. And we've seen this from Ivelisse before.
She's begging off?
I don't know if she's begging off as much as I said turtling up, forcing the opponent to come down to her level.
Well,
and we saw Ivelisse caught her.
Yeah, I understand now. From my angle, I wasn't seeing that. Oh, no. Bullseye.
Spinning kick.
Hey, you can count to 100, Trevin. That is two.
No! I can't believe it.
What? Ivelisse is stunned. I'm slack-jawed.
You see Ivelisse arguing with her official.
Hey, the referee has been consistent if she's been anything. No argument from me. I don't know what she's saying to Lindsay, but it's just precious time being wasted by the champ.
Ivelisse definitely needs to keep the offensive going, but you notice the left arm of Ivelisse seems to be very limited in what Ivelisse can do right now after going into that corner.
Yeah, just hanging there. Seemed like she aggravated the injury just hanging onto the rope for a second. Now the damage. You got to be careful again. Tendon and ligament damage when you take that much abuse to an appendage.
And Kelsey sees it. She's kicking that shoulder, kicking that arm, and Raegan heading back to the top again. Looking to come out of the corner with a beautiful moonsault. The leg is hooked. 2, 3.
She got her! She got her! Trevor, I did not have my money on the Shine Championship changing hands, but history made here tonight.
The reaction, the roof came off this place. Amber Nova coming out to celebrate as well. Kelsey Raegan has ended the 1,183-day reign of Ivelisse, and Ivelisse is apoplectic.
She's beside herself. Cannot believe it's over. It's ended. What seemed like the endless title reign of Ivelisse in Shine has tonight. Trevin, we were here. It happened. I literally can't believe it.
The nightmare that Ivelisse has brought to Shine Wrestling has ended for us, but has begun for her. Ivelisse cannot believe what happened. Pushing La Brava.
It's my time. Now, the new Shine era. Everyone didn't think I could do this. I knew I could do this. May 11th, you want that rematch, Ivelisse? I'll see you then.